What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Arcade Overload. In today's video, I want to talk about the future of Call of Duty and explain to you guys how Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is sort of the savior of the Call of Duty franchise. They are going to save the franchise and make Call of Duty the way it used to be again, and I'll explain everything in just a second. But before I start getting into what's happening currently, I want to talk about the past a little bit, because that is sort of the key to talking about what's going to be happening in the future, and I'll explain that in a little bit, but let's get into it. So let's go all the way back to Call of Duty Ghost. So right after Black Ops 2 is released, Call of Duty Ghost came out, and that game was sort of liked by the community. So when it first released, the game was hyped. They had a lot of stuff going out. People were excited to see what Call of Duty would be like on the Xbox One. But just like every single game since then, there was a problem. The problem was the maps were too big, the sprint was way too slow, the time to kill was off, and that game had some problems. Now, part of the reason it had problems is because they were trying to release the game on two different platforms, next gen and old gen. I don't even know if that's what you'd call it, because there was no current gen. So they were trying to release on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One at the same time, and the PS3 and PS4 at the same time. So that generated some problems, and they didn't have enough time to try to actually work on the gameplay aspect. They were just trying to hit the graphics and make the game decent so it would release on the Xbox One and Xbox 360. I'm just going to use Xbox because that's what most people had, and it was just, it made more sense back then. So anyway, so with that game being released, it had the problems like I just announced. So that game was sort of a flop. It wasn't too bad. It was pretty decent in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Not everybody has the same opinion as me. And just looking at it like statistically, that game was a flop. Like, the community kind of reacted bad about it. It was just, it had some good numbers on it, so like those kind of statistics were pretty good, but just how the community reacted to it didn't make the game very popular. So then Advanced Warfare came out. Now that game I think was sort of hyped because it was something brand new. Nobody has seen boost jumping in Call of Duty, so it was really, really, really hyped. Everybody wanted that game to come out just to see how it was, and that game was a total flop. Everybody hated that game right after release. I played it for about a month and I got tired of it because all the boost jumping was just super confusing, and I couldn't keep track of what was going on or any of that. So that was my personal opinion. I got tired of it super quickly. Some people actually like Advanced Warfare, and that's their opinion. So moving past that, Black Ops 3 came out, and people were just already getting tired of the boost jumping because Advanced Warfare totally killed it for everybody. Black Ops 3 actually was my favorite since Call of Duty Ghost. They did a really good job with it. It felt very similar to the other Black Ops games. I mean, it wasn't entirely different or entirely similar. There was a lot of differences in the game, but it felt new and it felt fresh. It felt original, but at the same time they brought something new to the table, and I absolutely enjoy that game. So after Black Ops 3 came out, Infinite Warfare released a game in space and with boost jumping. At this point, people were absolutely tired of the boost jumping because they didn't even like it in Black Ops 3, but they had to deal with it. And then Infinity Ward, they just decided to release it again with boost jumping, and then they also made it in space. Now, it wasn't entirely their fault that it ended up being a game in space with boost jumping because of the 3-year cycle and all of that, but that led up to this game being super hated, and it is the most hated Call of Duty game ever released, and especially on their YouTube channel, it's like the 10th most disliked video on all of YouTube, which is absolutely insane, and I don't even, it's absolutely crazy. So people already disliking the boost jumping, nobody wants boost jumping anymore. They brought it back to the table, and the community just reacted hard about it. Now, people on YouTube are already starting to make a Call of Duty 2017. They're already trying to get hyped up for next year's Call of Duty, and this year's Call of Duty has only been out for a month. So, with Sledgehammer Games releasing another game, we don't know what the game will be. They've already leaked some information. I'll get into that in just a second. But they are about to release another game, and with the flop of Advanced Warfare, it's probably going to lead them to make a boots on the ground game, which is going to be Call of Duty Vietnam. This is what has been speculated on the YouTubes, on the interwebs. It has been kind of talked about on YouTube and on the internet about it being Call of Duty Vietnam, which will be a boots on the ground game based in Vietnam War, which will be absolutely fantastic, and I think that'd be really, really cool. But with the release of Infinite Warfare, that's going to generate the hype for 2017, which it's already doing, and it's going to make people that much more excited about seeing a boots on the ground game. And that could, just that hype in itself, with all the hate and negativity that has been going on in the past 4 years, with the game that's going to be exactly what everybody wants, a nice, smaller, just a really, really decent game. If Sledgehammer can pull it off, they will be bringing back everybody that they lost in Infinite Warfare, and they'll be making a really, really strong franchise again. So that was the point I was trying to get to. So Infinite Warfare is essentially the bridge. It is the point where nobody wants Call of Duty anymore. Everybody hates it, and Sledgehammer Games will release a boots on the ground game and be the savior of Call of Duty. So technically, without Infinite Warfare, we probably would not have a boots on the ground game, which would mean the Call of Duty franchise would probably be going down in ratings and die off. So without Infinite Warfare, we probably would not have a Call of Duty franchise anymore. And this is sort of like a speculation. Nothing is confirmed here. What if Sledgehammer Games releases another boots on the ground game? Let's talk about that. So if Sledgehammer Games actually released another boots on the ground game, they are essentially beating a dead horse. They are going to make the game 10 times worse, and everybody, and I mean everybody, including me, probably won't buy it. I bought Infinite Warfare because I was excited about Modern Warfare Remastered, and I know most people bought it just for that reason. I play a ton of Modern Warfare Remastered. I think that's a fantastic game. I loved it when it was first out, and I think Raven did a very, very good job. So Infinite Warfare is the tipping point, and it'll practically set the future of Call of Duty, and all of the pressure on the franchise is sitting on the Sledgehammer shoulder. So if Sledgehammer can pull through and make a fantastic game, the franchise is going to go through. That's essentially everything I've just went over for the past minute and a half now. That's really it, guys. I'm just sort of capitalizing and just realizing how Call of Duty 2017 will be make it or break it for the Call of Duty franchise, and I think they could do it. I have faith in Sledgehammer. Advanced Warfare was not my favorite, but at least they tried to make it decent by having like a classic Call of Duty mode where they had no boost jumping, and I played that one quite a bit. I had a good time playing that one. I just didn't like the boost jumping. So maybe Sledgehammer Games will pull through and make Call of Duty Vietnam like everybody is talking about on YouTube, and I hope that happens. Or I don't even care if it's Vietnam. If it's just something else, as long as it's not like boost jumping, I don't care what it is. I just hope they could do it. So that was just sort of the purpose of the video, just kind of giving you guys a shed of light and hoping and giving you guys a general idea of where Call of Duty could be heading. But at the same time, anything can happen, so it could take a wrong turn and just, plunge to its death. So I don't know, guys. So let me know in the comment section if you agree with me or if you disagree with me. Let me know if you are enjoying Infinite Warfare or if you're just excited for Call of Duty 2017. I think it'll be a pretty good year. I don't know about you. Hopefully it'll go back to boots on the ground. I think Call of Duty Vietnam would be a really fantastic idea. But let me know in the comment section what your opinions are. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to smash the like button. That would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. And subscribe if you are new to this channel. Thank you very much, guys, for watching the video. I hope you have a good one, and peace out.